My name is Joy Ogweji. I'm the creative director of didnt. Okay, so 3 years ago, I graduated from the university with great grades. Emphasis on great grades because what they told me is that, girl, you have to hit those great grades to stand chances of landing your dream job. And trust me now, I went for it flesh and blood. Only to realize years later that it takes more than great grades to land that dream job. So we graduated from the university, with so much high hopes, and positivity that we were going to land our dream job in a couple of months. This was 1 year later, and guess what? Your girl was still jobless. We were still believing God for dream jobs. So rather than wallow in my depression and anxiety, I decided to, opt for a business instead. Okay, so I decided to do cooking business. Now, this is because I am passionate about cooking. I love to cook a lot. So, I channeled that passion into that business. So 3 months after starting my cooking business, I just knew that I couldn't thrive here. I was constantly close to fire, heat from firewood, from the gas, market runs, having to wake up very early in the morning to, make the food fresh for organizations I was cooking for them. So I was cooking for big organizations, spinsters, bachelors who didn't have the time to cook or whatnot. It was a lot of stress for me. And I said, Kai, there was no way I could thrive here. So I knew that I wanted to blow. I needed to make money, but I just knew there was an easier way to do these things, okay? Rather than the stress. I just knew at this point I needed to pause, to start a research for another business that would, be less stressful and even more profitable. Right? Well, about the money, yes. Okay, so that's how I, stumbled on fabric business, okay? And then my brand, didnt, was launched that same year, a few months after my cooking business collapsed. Okay, so we started this business with so much positivity again, okay, at this point, yes, we're gonna make it this time around. It's gonna happen for us. Okay, and we, I channeled energy, passion to this business. I was looking at people who were already successful in the business, and I just admired the whole success, and I thought it was just all about stocking those fabrics, and then voila, the sales were just gonna be falling upon me. In fact, at some point I blackmailed God. I said, God, what is it? What have I done? I started job hunting. I didn't get a job. I started cooking business. It didn't work out for me. Right now, I am deciding that I want to do fabric business. God, please send those customers. So sometimes we just see ourselves, anticipating magic from God when we have refused to do our own homework. Okay, so I didn't do my homework enough regarding the business. I just launched without, the necessary knowledge that I need. See, behind every successful business, you see, a lot of work goes on behind the scene. A lot of work goes on at the background. Okay, so and that's the research I didn't do. So at this point, I knew I needed help. God help me, I needed help. So you have to get to that point where you realize that you cannot do any of this yourself. You need help. So I got to that point, and then I sought for mentorship, right? Now, what mentorship did for me was that it helped me avoid a lot of errors. So all the mistakes that I was making at the, inception of the business, I avoided them. I knew exactly what to do. So through mentorship, I was able to learn how to sell my fabrics fast. Okay, so my fabrics that were stashed for 2 months without sales, I was able to sell them off in 2 weeks. How amazing. Oh God, thank God for mentorship. I was able to learn how to sell those fabrics fast. I was able to learn how to market more aggressively, how to position my business for sales, how to sell without selling on credit. Credit almost killed my business when I even started trying to make sales. People telling me they'll pay at the end of the month. I never paid. I learned how to, navigate my way through that process and loads more. Okay, so if you're like me and you have been struggling with starting a profitable business, Don't worry, 2022 is for you because we have a masterclass coming up on the 30th of January by 7 p.m. via Zoom. Already over 150 participants have registered for this masterclass and we need just 200 to get started. So there are just a few slots left. It's a fastest finger affair. Now, during this masterclass, you're going to be learning how to start a profitable fabric business without capital. How amazing. You're going to be learning how to sell without selling on credit. You're going to be learning how to sell out fast. You're going to be learning my 5 strategies to, having repeated customers come buy from us. You're going to be having access to sales channels and lots more. Now, this is one opportunity of a lifetime. Now, if this sounds like something you're interested in, you want to hit the link in this video to join us. See you in class.